Hey you guys, this is Jake Diego, getting to that video that I promised you guys on merchant fulfilling items for Amazon. Now, the reason someone would do this is it's a little time intensive, so it's not really beneficial for getting things off your back, but it is beneficial for times when you can't send something to FBA because if you do, it's not going to make its way into the warehouse and inventoried and everything in time for Christmas. And also, on various items, you'll see that the demand far exceeds the supply. And so you watch for those things and you look at those video games and toys and items that people would buy for Christmas. And you can find those, and merchant fulfilling is a nice way when it gets to a week such as now, the week before Christmas, that kind of stuff, to really capitalize on those opportunities. Buying the postage and that I'll do in the second half of this video on the computer. But what I want to talk about is the supplies with everything. Now you may not have a thermal labeler, you may just have a printer. The whole idea behind that would be when the item comes out of your printer, you cut it to size, and let's just pretend I cut that, and then you place that on your bubble mailer and then tape it all over, and that would provide you with postage. The nice thing though about a thermal labeler, this is the LP2844Z Zebra one, is you can get this used if you get it at the right time of the year, around $60, $65. Otherwise, you see it a lot of times for 80 or 90 used, but it's awesome. There is no ink associated with it. It's just simply this special thermal labeling that essentially in this machine, it applies like a current or something to the label, heat possibly, maybe it's heat, so that the names and the postage and everything appear on the label. Again, nice because no ink, but also because it is adhesive. It's adhesive, so you can simply, let's for example say this was the postage here. You could just peel it and stick it. So really, really nice there. And then you would put your item in there and it'd be ready to go. Another thing you may want to do is include a packing slip, and so this can actually be on also the thermal label paper too. And that's kind of nice if maybe you use a third-party software. I use ShipStation, and so I'll be able to put like a personalized message, a request for feedback right on there, item description, I leave the price off, quantity, stuff like that. Just kind of, unless you put your logo on, it kind of gives you a personal touch to the. But what I would recommend if you're thinking about merchant fulfilling, again, it's not that bad. Basically print the postage, cut it out, stick it on the bubble mailer, is choose an item that you can fit in a bubble mailer. So my largest bubble mailer is a letter-sized one. The next size down is about, I think, a 10 by 6. And then the smallest is probably 4 by 3 or something like that. But find something in there that can fit in this kind of bubble mailer. It just makes it that much easier. And again, it's as simple as having the postage, applying it to here, sticking the item in with the packing slip, pulling this cover on the adhesive, and then applying over itself. If the item's a little wider, I will actually close the bubble mailer as such, and also I always put some packing tape and stuff on the bubble mailer no matter what, just to make sure it stays. And then also if there's any kind of solvents or anything on anyone's hands, it can sometimes ruin that ink or ruin that thermal label. So I also put some packing tape over the barcode part of the label so that it can still be scanned. Also, in the US anyways, we have Priority Mail, Priority Mail Express. You can get those kinds of things from the post office too. Those are actually free, and they provide those, and you can also do those in Amazon system too. It's kind of nice because you can charge a little bit more for doing those things. You can't charge too much or Amazon will take your ability to ship express out. but you can add a little bit of a premium to that. And also all the options as far as the price you're going to charge and what the cutoff is for same-day delivery or next-day delivery or what have you. That can all be situated within Amazon Seller Central too. So those are some of the advantages of doing Fulfilled by Merchant. Again, mainly because you can't get it to the warehouse in time, but yet you see some opportunities where you can get something from somewhere else and also make an easy profit there. It's a little bit of work, but again, during that time when you're in that gray zone, it's another opportunity. And again, there's the printer way of doing it, and then over time you'll probably want to get a thermal labeler like this. They are really nice, and the costs of operating it are not bad. So now let's go ahead and get into the computer. All right, so it took me a little bit to get to the whole doing this on the Amazon Seller Central because I use a piece of software called ShipStation. This is ShipStation, and anyways, it has automatic presets, so it basically will get an order, put the appropriate shipping speed in, and then create the label for me. So I had to disable some of those things in order to get it to work to make this video. So for you guys, it'll look something like this, and as you can see, we do have an order in there. There's one pending also, but we'll just go with this. And all you got to do is you see it come up, and then you go ahead and click on it. And by the way, I do want to apologize for all the stickers on the screen. I don't have a video editor that can blur out stuff, so it's mainly the store name, customer name, things like that that's blurred out. Anyways, getting back to it. We went to the main screen, we clicked the order, now the order's up here. We then go to buy shipping, and then when the next screen loads, we'll put in the details for that. As you can see, they ordered the standard shipping, and with this, we'll want to ship this on Monday. I already weighed it, it's about 5 ounces, and then that will calculate the cost, and I would normally just click buy shipping. Now, again, I'm not going to do this because I have it all on the software here, but that is, in a nutshell, what it takes to do an order. So it's nice because, like I say, when you hit that spot between not being able to make FBA to before Christmas, you can hit a little sweet spot there and get quite a few orders. I think in the last 7 days we got about 67 of those, so it's been a nice little sweet spot for us, and it like I say, it helps take advantage of those opportunities that do come with supply and demand. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, just let me know.